Welcome to the buffer zone. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Zodiac MX8 pool cleaner. This cleaner came out in 2011 in Australia, and since then it's had a bit of a checkered past. I'm going to quickly delve into some of the reported issues on the blogs. I'm only going to delve into the more recent ones because when it first came out, the cleaner was having quite a few problems, and Zodiac have gone through and tried to rectify those, and for the most part have done a pretty good job with that. I do notice people are talking about how much stuff gets stuck inside the cleaner. Okay, so all suction cleaners get things stuck inside. That's just the way it is. Zodiac have actually designed a little latch here so you can pull whatever it is that's stuck in there out quite easily, which is a good little design. But basically, this cleaner is not going to pick up large leaf matter, large seeds. These palm fronds are a great example of what you should not have this cleaner working on. Okay, if you've got these in your pool, do not install this cleaner. You will not be happy with it. Okay, it's got a reasonable sized hole at the bottom. Once you remove the little restrictor, the hole's quite a good size. But saying that, it is still a suction cleaner. And suction cleaners are not really designed to pick up large items. They're designed for small leaf matter and dust, essentially. Okay. Another thing I've noticed in the blogs is that people are talking about the wheel snapping off. Wheel snapping off is something I don't see very often. I did see it a couple of times in the early days, but that's really because of installation would be my best guess, because the ones that we install or I've installed, I don't really see it happening, and that's really comes down to the flow rate you have going through the cleaner. If you have these tracks going too quickly or too much water going through the cleaner, then what will happen is as the cleaner comes down and hits the floor at a weird angle, it'll jolt the tracks as they're moving fast, and it'll end up snapping the wheel off here. Now, they've got a new part in these cleaners, I'll show you a bit later, that sits on top here. It's designed to slow the flow down. But still, if you've got really strong pump on your pool, or if you really don't install this thing properly, you're going to have problems with it. This is a cleaner, a suction cleaner that I would recommend you get a pool guy out to install for you, and someone who has a bit of experience in the industry. Now, on the positive side of things, there's a couple of negative issues there I've seen on the blogs. On the positive side of things, these cleaners have a nice wide track. They go up the walls. They have an internal driving mechanism that actually pulls them around the pool. So if your skimmer box is at one end of the pool and you've noticed that your current cleaner just sort of gravitates to that one end, this cleaner should pull itself around the whole pool. So really good for those sort of design pools. It works really well on energy efficient pumps. So I noticed one of the blogs said, oh, my pool guy says I need a 1.5 horsepower pump to drive this cleaner. Whoever that woman was, she needs a new pool guy, because these cleaners work beautifully off an energy efficient pump. So, you know, if you're looking to save that money on running costs, next time you get a new pump, you want to put an energy efficient pump in, this cleaner will work really well with that system. It has a 2-year warranty, which is you know, Zodiac have 2 years is pretty standard now, unless you're buying a cleaner from a hardware store or some online store or something. But 2 years warranty, which is really good. Zodiac are really good with their warranties, so that's normally gives you a good peace of mind. If you buy it from a pool shop or a pool company, they will, you know, they'll look after it for you and sort it out. As I said, I installed a lot of these when they first came out. I don't anymore. I only install them in pools that I know they'll work in. They work so well initially that I think everyone in Australia was installing them anywhere. It's taken a while to realise they're not for every pool. Okay, so again, small leaf matter, and you want to make sure you install it correctly, and you should be happy with these. Now, they've got a lot of moving parts, admittedly, which is not fantastic, but for this robotic style suction cleaner, they need to have if they're going to be pulling them around the pool. So if you don't treat your chemicals well, then the cleaner may suffer long term. The parts might go brittle. You might end up having paddles snapping off and all that sort of stuff. Let's have a look at what's in the box. Obviously, you have the cleaner head. You get 12 of these hose lengths. The one that connects closest to the cleaner has a float on it. You have this flow regulator valve which sits on top of the cleaner. This is the one I was saying reduces the flow if your pump's too strong. This AD valve, which connects in at the skimmer box and also controls flow, good for helping skim off the top of the surface a little bit. And then you've got a few connectors here that should adapt you to any existing vacuum plate that you have. I hope you've enjoyed the review. Yes, the cleaner over its 5-year history has had some problems. I'm really happy to recommend it now as long as it's installed in the right way in the right pool. It's not for everyone, but I would suggest that you speak to your local pool professional and ask them whether this cleaner is right for you, and if they think it is, then I'm pretty sure you'll be quite happy with it. Thanks for dropping past the buffer zone. Hopefully we'll see you again soon.